Hello! Are you planning to take the Master Plumber Licensure exam? Well, you are at the right channel. Welcome to Audio Review, a refresher video for on-the-go people where we will have tons of activities and drills to help you prepare for the upcoming exam.
Before we start, please note that we accept concerns and questions, so don't hesitate to comment. We will also be giving away free review materials soon. Mechanics will be posted, or you can email us at audioreview.yt@gmail.com. For today's topic, we will continue to part 4 of the definition of terms. This topic will discuss and define the terms that were used in the plumbing code and practice. Are you ready? Let us start.
Receptor. An approved plumbing fixture or device of such materials, shape and capacity to adequately receive the discharge from indirect waste pipes, constructed and located to be readily cleaned. Receptor.
Regulating equipment. Includes all valves and controls used in plumbing systems which are accessible. Regulating equipment.
Relief vent. A vertical vent line, the primary function of which is to provide additional circulation of air between the drainage and vent systems or to act as an auxiliary vent on a specially designed system such as yoke vent connection between the soil and vent stacks. Relief vent.
Remote outlet. When used for sizing water piping, it is the furthest outlet dimension, measuring from the meter, either the developed length of the cold water piping or through the water heater to the furthest outlet on the water piping. Remote outlet.
Return bend. An open return bend usually made up of two 90 degrees bend with inside and outside threads, flanged or welded fittings, and applied also to a 108 degrees bend in copper tubings. Return bend.
RE vent pipe. The part of a vent line, which connects directly with an individual trap underneath or behind the fixture and extends to the branch. This is sometimes called an individual vent or back vent pipe. RE vent pipe.
Rim. An unobstructed top open edge of a fixture. Rim.
Riser. A water supply pipe, which extends vertically to one full story or more to convey water into pipe branches or plumbing fixtures. Riser.
Roughing in. The installation of all pipings and fitting parts of the plumbing system, which can be completed prior to the installation of fixtures and accessories. These include sanitary and storm drainage, tap, hot and chilled water supplies, gas pipings, vent pipings, and the necessary fixture supports. Roughing in.
Sanitary sewage. The wastewater containing human excrements and liquid household waste. It is also known as domestic sewage. Sanitary sewage.
Sanitary sewer. A sewer intended to receive sanitary sewage with or without pre-treated industrial wastes and without the admixture of rain and groundwater. Sanitary sewer.
Scouring. It means to flush or wash out, to remove dirt or grease by flowing through. Scouring.
SDR. Stands for Standard Dimensional Ratio, which is the specific ratio of the average specified outside diameter to the minimum wall thickness for outside controlled diameter plastic pipe. SDR.
Seal. The vertical distance between the dip and crown weir of a trap. Also, it is the water in the tap between the dip and the crown weir. Seal.
Secondary branch. Any branch in a building drain other than the primary branch. Secondary branch.
SEEPAGE pit. A loosely lined excavation in the ground, which receives the discharge of a septic tank and designed to permit effluent from the septic tank to seep through pit bottoms and sides. SEEPAGE pit.
Septic tank. A watertight receptacle which receives the discharge if a sanitary plumbing system or part thereof, designed and constructed to retain solids, digest organic matter through a period of detention and to allow the liquids to discharge into the soil outside of the tank through a system of open jointed subsurface pipings or a seepage pit meeting the requirements of the plumbing code. Septic tank.
Service pipe. The pipe from the street water main or other source of water supply to the building served. Service pipe.
Sewage. Any wastewater containing animal or vegetable matter in suspension or solution and may include liquids containing chemicals in solution. Sewage.
Sewer. A pipe or conduit for carrying sewage and wastewater. Sewer.
Sewerage or sewerage works. A comprehensive term including all constructions for collection, transportation, pumping, treatment and final disposition of sewage. Sewerage or sewerage works.
Siamese connection. A house fitting with clapper valves for combining the flow from two or more lines of hose into a single stream. The inlet fitting of a fire standpipe located above the ground level. Siamese connection.
Siphonage. A suction created by the flow of liquids in pipes. A pressure less than atmospheric. Siphonage.
Shielded coupling. An approved elastomeric sealing gasket with an approved outer shield and a tightening mechanism. Shielded coupling.
Shock arrestor. Also known as water hammer arrestor. A device used to absorb hydraulic shock either of the air chamber or mechanical device design. Shock arrestor.
Slip joint. An adjustable tubing connection consisting of a compression nut, a friction ring, and a compression washer designed to fit a threaded adapter fitting or a standard taper pipe thread. Slip joint.
Soil stack pipe. A vertical soil pipe conveying fecal matter and wastewater. Soil stack pipe.
Soil pipe. Any pipe which conveys the discharge of water closet, urinal or fixtures having similar functions, with or without the discharges from other fixtures to the building drain of building sewer. Soil pipe.
Soldered joint. A pipe joint obtained by joining metal parts with metallic mixtures or alloys which melt at a temperature below 427 degrees centigrade and above 149 degrees centigrade. Soldered joint.
Spigot. The end of a pipe which fits into a bell. Also a word used synonymously with faucet. Spigot. Special
wastes. Wastes which require some special methods of handling such as the use of indirect waste piping and receptors, corrosion-resistant piping, sand, oil or grease interceptors, condensers or other pre-treatment facilities. Special wastes.
Stack. The vertical main of a system of soil, waste or vent pipings extending through one or more stories and extended through the roof. Stack.
Stack group. A term applied to the location of fixtures in relation to the stack so that by means of proper fittings, vents may be reduced to a minimum. Stack group.
Standpipe. A vertical pipe or reservoir into which water is pumped to give it at a head. Standpipe.
The types of standpipes. Note that there are 4 types. Wet standpipe, where water pressure is maintained at all times. Automatic standpipe system, where it operates automatically by opening a hose valve. Manually operated standpipe system, where there are a remote control device at each hose station. Dry standpipe, where having no permanent water inside the pipe.
Storm water. That portion of the rainfall or other precipitation which runs off over the Earth's surface after a storm. Storm water.
Story. That portion of a building included between the upper surface of any floor and the upper surface of the floor next above. Story.
Subsoil drain. An underground drain pipe that receives only subsurface or seepage water and convey it to a sump for disposal by gravity flow or by lift pump. Subsoil drain.
Stack vent. The extension of a soil or waste stack above the highest horizontal drain connected to the stack. The uppermost end above the roof is called stack vent through roof. Stack vent.
Sump. An approved tank or pit which receives sewage or wastewater and is located below normal grade of the gravity system and must be emptied by mechanical means. Sump.
Supports. Supports, hangers, anchors, brackets, cradles are devices for holding and securing pipes and fixtures to walls, ceiling, floors, or structural members. Supports.
Surface water. That portion of rainfall or other precipitation which runs off over the surface of the ground. Surface water.
Swimming pool. A water basin used for swimming designed to accommodate many bathers at a time and properly connected to a disposal system, fills and draws water supply or provided with approved water purification and recirculation system. Swimming pool.
Break time. That's it for this video. Part 5 will be on the next, so stay tuned. Don't forget to hit like, click subscribe and ring that notification bell to be updated.